Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the three most important characteristics of a trader: emotional control, discipline, and patience. And we're going to talk a bit about how we can improve those in our everyday lives to benefit our trading. I've said it many times, in my opinion, trading is a lifestyle. We don't want to be approaching it with the mindset, how can I be a more patient trader? We want to approach it with, how can I be a more patient person, and then apply that to trading. We got to work from the ground up to improve ourselves, to improve our trading. Emotional control or emotional intelligence is one of the most important characteristics for a trader to possess. It's what allows us to not succumb to maximum fear when things are dumping, maximum FOMO when things are shooting to the upside, and it allows us to stay calm, cool, and collected in all scenarios. It also is what is key for observing our thoughts and our emotions as they are taking place. We're going to be feeling a ton of emotions as our money is at risk, and it's important to be able to recognize and observe them rather than subconsciously acting on them. So recently I made a video about psychology of being a trader, and I talked about the key books that I read in my early adulthood that helped shape the psychological baseline understanding that I had, that I was then able to apply to trading later in life. I will link that video in the comments of this video. I suggest checking that out as well. The second most important characteristic that a trader needs to possess, in my opinion, is patience. This goes hand in hand with emotional control and emotional intelligence, because we have to be able to observe that we are being impatient. If not, we are subconsciously stumbling along and taking too many trades and taking poor trades. So the way that I improved upon this in my life is on a road trip with a couple buddies. I was the captain and the driver, and I was always waiting for them. I was waiting for them to wake up so we could go on the hike. I was waiting for them in the gas station to come out and go to the bathroom, do whatever they had to do. And I can remember sitting in my car waiting for them to come out of the gas station and feeling that impatience and realizing we're just getting started. We got months to go. And if I don't address this, it is going to lead to conflict, and it's going to subconsciously build up over time. And so I then, in that moment, made the conscious decision, if I recognize I am feeling impatience, if I'm feeling agitated and uncomfortable and ready to go, I will pivot, and then I'll take 3 deep breaths and express gratitude for being alive. I'll think about how great the sun is and the wind in the trees. And that, for me, pivoted a negative emotional reaction and response into something positive and productive. I've made another video about trading with patience. I'll put that in the comments of this YouTube video as well, something to dive a little bit deeper on this concept. The third most important characteristic for a trader to possess is discipline. Discipline is what allows us to pump the brakes if we're over trading, if we're starting to go on tilt, if we are not waiting for the best risk-reward setups. We have to be able to set clear statements. I won't trade in the first 15 minutes. I won't trade a stock that has less than $5 million daily volume. These are things that allow us to achieve consistency if we stick to these rules. So again, we don't want to say, I want to be a more disciplined trader. That's an end goal, but we want to be more disciplined in every avenue of our life and apply that to trading. So whether that's starting a routine of 20 push-ups every day at the same time, whether it's cutting alcohol or caffeine, whether it's fixing your sleep schedule, there are many different avenues that you can today, right now, say, I'm going to do this every day at this time, and then you prove it to yourself by following through. If you can't follow through with that, you're going to have a really hard time being a successful trader. So prove it to yourself. You then have a positive feedback loop in your mind where you have confidence and you have accomplished your goal, and that will absolutely help with your trading as well. So those are what I feel are the 3 most important characteristics. Let me know if you think I missed some, and we'll see you on the next video.